let's talk about the world's reaction to the attack on Охматдит, particularly in the context of the NATO summit that is starting in Washington, D.C. Among the various statements and reactions, we have the reaction of NATO Secretary General Єнс Stoltenberg, who condemned Russia's massive missile attack on Ukraine. Stoltenberg is accordingly leaving his post and will be replaced today by Mark Rutte, the Prime Minister of the Netherlands.
Прем'єр-міністр Нідерландів, який замінить Єнса Столтенберга на посаді генсека НАТО. І от, власне, зараз фактично...
In fact, the current Secretary General of the Alliance is holding his reporting conference and summit. He has already arrived at the Pentagon, met with Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin in Washington, D.C., and spoke on the eve of the NATO summit, which begins today and will last until July 11th in Washington, D.C. In this statement, Stoltenberg focused, among other things, on Russia's terrorist attacks on Ukraine. Russia continues its brutal war, Єнс Stoltenberg said. Only today, we have witnessed the horrific missile attacks on Ukrainian cities, which have killed innocent civilians, including children. I condemn these horrific attacks, said the NATO Secretary General, and added that Russia must understand that they will not be able to wait us out. They must negotiate for Ukraine to prevail as a sovereign state. We also have a reaction from Joseph Biden, the U.S. President, to what happened in Kyiv yesterday, a short message on the White House website. Initial reaction from the White House to the missile attack on Ukraine. And the text published there refers in particular to meetings with President Zelensky. Biden announced to host NATO leaders. I will meet with President Zelensky to make clear our unwavering support for Ukraine. Together with our allies, we will announce new measures to strengthen Ukraine's air defenses to help protect their cities and civilians from Russian attacks. The United States stands with the people of Ukraine. The U.S. announces stronger air defenses and a meeting with President Zelensky. And the announcement of a meeting with President Zelensky. After all, we expected the strengthening of air defense from this NATO summit, but will there be something more, given that Russian terror is intensifying, and the Russians are directly and openly attacking even children's hospitals in the center of the Ukrainian capital?